I'm sure you guys will be wondering where I'm going to after this video, guys. I'm going nowhere. The guard now is stay at home, so we are staying at home. When we stay indoors and boredom creeps in, we dress up, and because I have nowhere to go, I come here to talk with you guys. Okay, so that's my life right now. For those of us living alone, this stay at home order is like a prison sentence. Nobody to talk to, guys. It's so crazy. It's boring. Okay, but that's the right thing to do now, so I will endure it. Okay, I will endure. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. As for me, I'm doing pretty much okay, except that I get a little bit bored sometimes, but hey, we'll pull through it. If you're coming by for the first time, you're welcome as well. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I appreciate every one of you. Do consider clicking that subscribe button and the bell beside it to join my family, which I fondly call Birth Loves. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to talk about today is something that has pretty much trended like about 2 weeks ago, about a Chinese restaurant that was shut down in Lagos, Nigeria, because obviously they did something that was unacceptable as far as Nigeria is concerned. So for those of you who are not familiar with the story, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of the story. Okay, so this lady went to a Chinese restaurant, I think here in Lagos, to eat. On getting there, she was told, oh no, you can't sit here and eat except you buy it and take it home and eat. You can't sit here, it's not allowed, And she said, why? He said, that's just the policy, that's just how it is. The guy was like, really? So I can't sit in here and eat, and you are in Nigeria, you are telling me I can't sit here and eat for obvious reason because of this? We don't do that here, boy, we don't do that here. So she made a video about it, just expressing her shock, because listen, a lot of people find this unbelievable when a Nigerian says they've not experienced discrimination on the basis of this skin color. But to be honest, that's largely our reality, especially for a lot of Nigerians who have not had the opportunity of traveling outside of the shores of this country. When you experience it, it's strange, it's new. So the lady, out of shock, bewilderment, she made this video just expressing what she just encountered in that Chinese restaurant. So it sparked a lot of outrage, and a lot of people are talking about it, and eventually the government agency responsible for addressing such acts as this, which is the Federal Competitions and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, swung into action, investigated the claim, and they actually found out that it is true, guys. It is true that they do that, because they sent some staff in these guys who went there and were treated the same way. So they made a decision, which is rightly so by law, and then they shut down the place. So a lot of people talked about the whole incident, hailing Nigeria for doing the right thing and for closing down the Chinese restaurant and all of that. For me, that wasn't new, and it wasn't much of a deal to me, and I say this humbly because that is how we are as Nigerians. The truth is, we are very hospitable people. We welcome people with open arms. But the moment you begin to take our hospitality and our kindness for foolishness, guy, you hate the other side of Nigerians. Trust me. And I say this with every sense of humility. But that's the truth. That's who we are. So it wasn't a big deal to me when people were talking about it and hailing Nigeria for doing the right thing, especially given the context that many African countries have been experiencing similar issues in their countries, but governments are not stepping up to the responsibility of protecting the citizens and doing what is the right thing to do. But what really got me interested and got me making this video is the fact that Lily Mutamz, by the way guys, Lily Mutamz is an amazing person. She's a Zambian YouTuber based abroad, but she's amazing. She talks a lot about social issues, controversial issues that a lot of people will shy away from talking about. So I'm linking the video here, go check her out as well. So in reaction to her video, I decided to make this video, and what really got me reacting is the fact that she mentioned a similar incident happened in Zambia. A Zambian lady also went to a Chinese restaurant to eat, and then she found that the Chinese who had Zambian employees, you know, working for them, were treating the Zambian employees with so much disrespect, calling them all sorts of names and very condescending remarks and all of that. So when she spoke about it, it sparked a lot of different reactions in Zambia. Some people were of the opinion that she was raising a false alarm, and those people obviously were people from the government who claimed that they did investigations and they found that it is a lie. But other citizens in that country also affirmed the claim that they've actually also experienced such treatment when they went to that place. I think the name of that place is it Horsefoot or Hosto. I think Horsefoot or so. That's the name of the Chinese restaurant in Zambia that the lady talked about. So at the end of the day, the lady was threatened to take down all the posts and the reviews she made about the restaurant and apologize and all of that, else she would risk being arrested. And you know, it was just so crazy. Listen, when I listened to that part of her, you know, story, I said, yo, Africans bahundene kwanguza Africans, yo, like, who does that? Wait, let me see it very well. Like, here in Nigeria, guys, we are good. Like I said, we welcome people, but you dare not come here with that mentality. You know the mentality. Don't come here with that mentality and think you will do it and get away with it. No, you won't. The government of Nigeria has agencies, especially if you're a foreign business and you want to, you know, do business in Nigeria. There are different government agencies that regulate the business terrain in Nigeria. We have the Standards Organization of Nigeria, we have the Corporate Affairs Commission, we have the FCCPC that I just talked about, we have the Human Rights Commission. There are so many of them. We have NAFDAC. So all of these agencies have different constitutional responsibilities that seek to regulate the business environment in Nigeria and to protect the rights of consumers and, you know, business owners and all. So you can't come here and do things and think you will get away with. If one agency fails to rise up, because the truth is some of these agencies, their roles and responsibilities somehow intertwine, you know. So that's why it's easy to lodge a complaint and you get the immediate response from the relevant government agencies. So if you want to come and do business in Nigeria, come with the mentality to do business with the people. Don't come with the mentality to discriminate against, because listen, Nigeria is an African country and Nigeria has a large population of the largest concentration of black people in the world are found in Nigeria. So you can't come to Nigeria to do business and expect not to interact or have Nigerian customers. That is just insane. I don't even know who in their right minds would think that. So if you don't want to sell to people who have this skin color, if you don't want to attend to people like me, stay in your country. Don't even bother coming, because it will not work. Kole work. I was oga. You hear me? So that's the issue. It's so crazy, guys. Listen, we have for long tolerated this unacceptable behavior and treatment. We let people come into Africa, our various countries in Africa, and get away with, you know, the most unthinkable acts. You can't come all the way to this continent. This is the only continent that black people can lay claim to as their own, and then begin to treat Africans in the way that you think is right or befitting for them. No, you don't do that. It's not acceptable. And I honestly, guys, most of the times when I hear these stories, I don't blame our governments, because our governments seem to have been compromised. So when a lot of these things happen, like their hands are tied, they can't say anything. But like Lily mentioned in her video, Nigeria is that one country that will stand her ground and say, look, without you we can survive. Nigeria forced some foreign companies to nationalize. Yes, I think that happened in the oil sector a few years back. Nigeria nationalized those foreign companies and they became Nigerian companies. And like the NNPC, the regulation is even your employees must be about 70% Nigerians, and you do business in the currency of Nigeria, which is the naira. I mentioned this because Lily also mentioned in that video that Chinese even have bank. When I heard it, I said, hey, really? And I don't think According to her, Zambians are allowed to own accounts in that bank. So they do the business there, make the money, pay the money into their bank, and straight it goes to their countries. So it's like coming to make the country dry of the resources and take to their country. No impact whatsoever on the lives of the people in whose country they are doing the business. Can you see that kind of mentality? And we sit down and fold our arms and let them do it and get away with it. Sorry. In Nigeria, it's not possible. Sometime in January, I think in January this year, a similar incident happened in Nigeria. A Chinese supermarket was shut down by the same Federal Competitions and Consumer Protection Commission. Why? Because they were selling expired and harmful products, and these products included poultry and seafood. The most intriguing part is that the products were labeled in Mandarin, so the majority of Nigerians could not even read the product information that was written on it. So you don't even know what you are buying and eating. You don't know how safe that is for your health. And so the Federal Competitions and Consumer Protection Commission got the intelligence, so they investigated, and truly they found some harmful chemicals in these poultry and seafood that they were selling. So they had to shut down that supermarket. And on investigation, they also found out that this supermarket was now operating a restaurant illegally, so they had to shut it down completely. Guys, this is serious. It is serious. Our governments have to stand up to the responsibility of protecting us, the citizens. Every African government should take this responsibility seriously, because we have to dictate to people how to treat us. We are deserving of the right treatment. If we go outside of the continent and get treated badly, we should be treated differently in the continent that is called our own. I mean, that's the right thing to be done, right? Lily even mentioned in that video that they now even have a newspaper, a Chinese newspaper operating in Zambia. I don't know how true that is, but I was like, gosh, these people are really up for serious business in Africa. They are really up for serious business. Huh? So who is reading a newspaper? Are you going to teach Zambians Mandarin and how to start reading Chinese newspapers? Who are you making the newspapers for? What's even the information in the newspaper? If the majority of the people who make up the citizens of that country cannot even read the thing that is in that newspaper, then what is it in that newspaper? I mean, we can't give people a free hand to that extent. Guys, we have to protect our space. Make it not be saying one day we go wake up for Africa, we no go see space to even put leg. People will start telling us, move, this is not your own, move. We will not have any other place to go. Let me tell you. Shine your eyes, Africans. Shine your eyes. Make it not be say person go dey inside water, soap go dey enter in eyes. Don't be inside water and allow soap to choke your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up. Like Dr. Mumbi will always say, wake up, guys. Wake up, Africans. Shine your eyes before it's too late. Me, I don't talk my own, no. I've said my own. So for those of you who are Nigerians, the FCCPC has said they do not take reports of such likely. So this is not sponsored, but this is the right thing to do. That's why I'm doing it. So if you have any of such reports in future, or you've had it in the past, or it's something that is going on, just head over to their website and log your complaints. And one thing they've said on the website is the fact that majority of the successful operations they've carried out in the country are intelligence that they've gotten anonymously. So if you're scared of reporting and disclosing your identity, you can do anonymous reporting and they will investigate. That's what the law has empowered them to do. So feel free to log in anonymously and make your complaints, make your reports, and they will take it up from there. Let's protect ourselves. Let's protect our interests as Nigerian citizens, okay? Alright guys, so what do you think? What do you think about this whole story? Drop your comments in the comment section, and if you've not subscribed, like I said, endeavor to click the subscribe button and the bell beside it so you get notified each time I upload new videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.